like to highlight that we take sort of 4 rules of thumb into account when we organize stakeholder activities. First of all, we always map the stakeholders at the start of the project. And we think it is really important to then already identify who we need to take into account for informing, for involving, and for collaborating. So from the start of the project, we know who we want to target for the different activities. Of course, this can change during the project. It's never set in stone and always a bit flexible, but this is our starting point. Secondly, we always make the activities we do with the stakeholders depending on the project needs. Though we like to interact with stakeholders, we don't just do it for fun. It needs to be a meaningful interaction. So for example, if we want to decide on the course of a project, we do an activity at the start of the project. If you want to have feedback on a certain result, we of course have to wait until this result is generated. And we do an activity, for example, in the half of the project. If we want to decide on what the next steps are, we do an interaction activity at the end of the project. So all results are there and the stakeholders can think along on the next steps to get the product or the solution to the stakeholder. This is the timing that is really important. Third rule is, of course, the scientists are always in the lead of our project, so we need to collaborate with them. This is really to stimulate them to go a bit deeper than the first layer of the iceberg, as Jessica explained, and to really change the thinking patterns of scientists who might think they have the solution while it's not accepted by the stakeholders. So this is really needed to make a meaningful interaction. And then the last one is that we try to involve stakeholder organizations, like patient organizations or farmer organizations, to have, first of all, for us to have access to the farmers or the patients, but also because they're a group and usually it makes them a bit more vocal.